Alrighty, I'm live. So this is kind of a last minute thing I decided to do. Only because I went to the grocery store and they had chicken on sale. I said, that'll be something good to make for a late lunch. Mama's dinner, my dinner, my second dinner. So I have fresh drumsticks that run sale for $1.99 a pound. That's a good price. So these I'm going to try to cook them all. So I'm trying to fit all that into all here. The first thing we do is rinse off the chicken and put it in the pot. Why do I rinse it off? Well, people have been handling it. And not me people. So I want to, besides wash my own hands, I want to get potentially anything bad rinsed off of it. So if there's any microbes or dust or dirt, we're going to wash it off. Now, of course, baking it is going to kill most everything too. In this case, you can't over prep this stuff. You really can't. And they advertised it as 18 grams per serving. I guess they're trying to say each one is 18 grams. It's about right. You can see how much meat's on it. So everything fit in there. And then I brought me a little shrimp dish to eat while I'm cooking everything. This is going to take a while. So first of all, I've got all the chicken. So I'm going to season it. Not a lot of salt, but some. So I've got Montreal chicken spice. I've got chicken seasoning, cheap stuff, but hey, it does a trick. And Lori's seasoned salt. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of seasoning. It is, but I'm going to be cooking it for a long time. So in the bottom of the pan, you're putting a little water, not much. Because I'm going to start this uncovered first. And then I put some butter in there. Okay, so it's just a flavor enhancement. So I've got the stove preheating. So that's what I got going on so far. Now there'll be a long delay time while it is actually cooking. And that's okay. While we're doing that, I'm going to have my shrimp. Now, smells good. I had a pack of jerky I bought on the way home. That was probably about 11 grams of protein or more. Here's about another 10. Just got done working out. You can tell it's Friday. I think people are I'll give it another minute. They're out and about having fun, which they should. Mm. So this was like a treat to myself. I love shrimp. And for $5, I felt it was well worth it. Eating good in the neighborhood. So I'm almost at temperature. And I have a convection oven, so I can actually cook at less temperature. I picked up some more Fair Lake milk. Hey, Savage Lee, how we doing? Thanks for the thumbs up, bro. Yeah, 1911's America. There we go. And I got the chicken ready to go. I'll cook it seasoned, and then they had these on closeout for 99 cents. Crap. Slow simmered hickory smoke. Got the original, and they have sweet brown sugar. And I'll probably use the hickory smoke and original. And that's what I'll have for lunch, first dinner, second dinner. Right now I'm enjoying shrimp. Dun, dun, dun. So, I'm gonna put this in. And we'll set the timer for 30 minutes. Then what I'll do is I'll probably bring it out, and we will add barbecue sauces. I may have some in the fridge still, but I think I'll toss it out. Been in the fridge too long. You have a chicken coop to move. Oh, there you go. Chores are never done, I know. Eat loads of chicken. Chicken's good for you. I primary prepper meat. I have bunnies, but a lot less than chickens. Open this for a reason. There was a reason. Now the reason is gone. Okay. Now I remember. I probably wanted to toss out that old mix. Yeah. That's been there a long time. So we're going to toss that. When in doubt, throw it out. Oh, so I also when I was pulling out to the gym, one of my trail cams that are pointed towards the house, I had a branch in front of it. So I trimmed that out. Otherwise, every time that branch moved, it was recording. I have trail cams looking at the house from different directions. I also have sensors in the driveway and up by the deck. we'll buy a different brand of sensor and put it in a different area so it'll sound different. And it lets me know anytime anybody's entering the property. So the chicken is in the oven. So I got chicken thighs. They are good, good, good. Thanks for the thumbs up. Show 5 in chat, so make sure you say hello in chat and say hello to everybody. That type of live stream, cooking chicken here. Just got done from working out in the gym. I did heavy bench today. I got the bench one already uploaded. Ate some food on the way home, eating some shrimp now. Got the chicken for the rest of the day. I'm trying to really kick up my calories because I'm still dropping weight, which is a good thing. But if I'm trying to gain strength, it's hard to do both. So I gotta make sure that I don't get enough calories. Nutrition facts. Need to look at my glasses so I can read how many grams of protein I just ate. .2 grams. And the one I had is 33 grams. That's a good amount. So that's in there cooking. Got the timer set. We're good to go on that. I'm not really gonna make any side dishes. I could make some rice, but I'm gonna carnivore it. The chicken itself has a lot of fats and other things that I need. Look at that booty kitty. So I guess I can come in here and sit on the deck. Relax on the deck. I'll probably have company here really quick. She was in my chair, but now I think she's going to be on my lap. She's going to take her time. So the chicken's cooking. I got a good about an hour and a half before I have to head to work. And the bank goes, well, you can spend some quality time with me now. Yeah. Because you can spend some quality time. You haven't been doing that lately. I actually sat out here for about 10 minutes last night when I got home because she wanted some petting. And I haven't had a chance to spend time with her as I'd like to. And with Mommy and I both working, she doesn't get to see us as often. So she kind of scolds us when we get home. Don't you? Yeah, you scold us when we get home. You almost disappeared with my shirt. Yeah, you're like the same color of my shirt. Aren't you, kitty kitty? Yeah. So this used to be my feral cat. Used to stay out there by the garden in the shed for 6 years, just meowing at me, never approached. And now look at her. She's my little sweetheart. Now she doesn't let me leave. Or if I do, she scolds me. Don't you, Pinks? Yep, you scold me. You just sit here and pet me, Daddy. That's all you got to do all day. Because I know you must be independently wealthy. And you can just do this all day long. And everything will be fine. But that is not the case, kitty kitty. No. That is not the case. Nice and relaxing out here. We had some heavy rain come through last night and early this morning, though it is pretty saturated, which is a good thing because I don't have to water anything today. What you doing? What you doing? You getting crazy on me? Are you getting crazy on me? Yeah, I think you're getting crazy on me. You start getting those claws. Yeah, good putty kitty. So nutrition is the key. I do take a lot of supplements, all natural, and I think they keep me healthier than what I would be if I did not. I do try to take care of my body and not abuse it often, only about once a week. The missus and I go out and have some cocktails. And then I follow it with lots of water before we go to bed. This weekend, tomorrow I'll be in the gym, same time, about 10 a.m. And then we will either just out here on the deck and enjoy the weather. It's going to be nice weather. Listen to music and have some cocktails, or we may go into Utica. We haven't decided yet. Oh, yeah, pretty kitty. Yeah, she's just enjoying her loving. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yeah, just enjoying your loving. Yeah. She's a good mouser. Ever since she come out, we really don't have any mice in the house anymore. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then these flowers had fallen to the deck upside down, and their stems were sticking out. It looked like something was growing out of the deck. It was just the flowers balancing. Too funny. Oh, poor putty kitty. So, yep, chicken is good lean meat, and I'm enjoying it. So I'll be eating good at work, and work's going to be Friday's kind of an easy day. I'm just pushing empties as long as the furnace don't break down. It's kind of my rest day. It's everybody else's Monday is their rest day. Well, the supervisor's like trying to find things for me to do, and I tell her I got a furnace to maintain. I got things to do. Don't you worry. So yeah, spending some quality time with Binks the Ninja Cat. That who you are? Binks the Ninja Cat? I think you are. Yeah. So a shout out to some of the creators I follow on a regular basis. Michael at the Body Beatdown. Even though he's in the middle of a move and all that other chaos, he is still getting the work in. I know he uploaded something today. On depression that I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I will at work. Now that I got this big speaker, I can actually listen to videos before where I could just watch and see what that's all about. But I know he works out to kind of deal with depression. I work out to deal with stress and also just to be healthy. I mean, it's kind of nice, being healthy and feeling good and be able to go for hikes and walks, move things around, and just appreciate my health. And so I work hard to stay that way. Yeah, I do. I know. I work hard to stay that way, putty cat. And having a pet helps with mental stress too. People who have pets are happier. Hey, Deborah, hello. Good to see you. Yep, there's Binks. Say hi, Binks. Hi. Hi. She's enjoying the lap time. She's getting a little rowdy, though. After about 10 minutes, she starts to get rowdy. And then she thinks I have fur. And those claws in the fall and winter, not so bad because I have usually a thick flannel on. But in the summer, when I just have a t-shirt on, it's not the same thing. No, it's not. So you got to really calm down with those claws. Yes, you do. Otherwise, poof, you're out. No, I'll just play cute. I'll just roll around and play cute, and you gotta love me. Yeah. Yeah. Aw. I'm a cat that wouldn't get within 30 feet of me. And now that one's glued to the hip. Yeah, I'm a character. I generally get along well with animals. They can tell I like them. I mean, you are going to have those one owner cats or dogs, but generally, if I had $1 every time I heard, well, God, my pet never does that, I'd have quite a few dollars. Or I've had them where they've just hopped on my lap. And we tell them, well, the dog's going to be standoffish, and they're looking around for the dog. I said, mean the one on my lap? I'm like, wow. I said, well, they know I like them. So do cats. They know I like them. Yeah. They do. I mean, when we have the junkyard guy out here, and he came to, I saw one of my junk vehicles, and he came to come pick it up, and she freaked out, just screamed at him. That told me all I needed to know. This guy was not someone to be trusted. I mean, she freaked out, and he knew it. Oh my goodness, you're just pulling on me a lot now. It's about time for you to go. You're getting rowdy. You don't give me that look like who's in charge. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Time to go. He's trying to claw too much. Now she'll just duck under my arm. I'll hide. You can't see me. I'm the same color as your shirt. And you are. Yeah, he trained us well. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's a good mouser, too. Took her a while to warm up to Mama, but she did. Now she likes to spend time between two of us. But she's only good on my lap for about 10 minutes or so unless she falls asleep, which she has done. But then there's time where I need to boot her off. She thinks it's dinner time, and it's not. That's a couple hours from now. Mom will get you dinner. She is a pretty kitty. Aren't you? You pretty kitty. Okay. Ready to go? Ready to go? I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get up. I gotta go. I gotta check on the chicken. She's not cooperating. I gotta check on the chicken. Look, a mouse. Because I'm not falling for it, Daddy. I ain't falling for it. You can't fool me. No, you can't. All right, I gotta go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Good kitty. Let's see how she's like, Daddy, where's the food? You got a couple hours yet there, sweet pie. I'm starting to smell that chicken now. So let me see. Let's hit the. Which one's the light? It's lock. I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. Let's see if we can peek through there. So that's cooking. And it's cooking at 350. And then after a half hour, I will add the bar in there. And probably cook it for about another half hour. And then it should be, it should be ready by then. So they had these on sale for 99 cents. They had the chicken on sale for $1.99 a pound. I figured, well, I know what I'm having. Now it's got a bone in it, so it takes longer to cook. I think an hour total at 350 should have. Now, when I do the barbecue sauce, I will cover it. Right now, I'm cooking it open. Once I add the barbecue sauce, I will cover it up, and then we'll cook it for another half hour at least. I'm trying to think how this is going to fit in with my time schedule. Yeah, it'd be about right. So it's getting close to 1 o'clock. I really don't need to leave until 2:15. So I've got an hour and 15 minutes of still cooking time. So pretty sure I'm going to be okay, but you never know. While I'm doing that, I'd like to get some dishes done. One thing is I remember my buddy at Cutco Knives, the steak knives he sent me, which I like. And I have other knives from him. And I really like them. I prefer them over some of the ones I bought that I haven't paid as much for. But they do seem to be better. So I try to stay ahead of the dishes here. It gets to be more and more of a challenge. It's almost as if someone else is cooking in here when I'm away. I suspect it's the wife, and so I've been trying to cook the dinners for her, therefore, less dishes. Savagely, there we go. I've been coaching a new rescue cat. Someone had it declawed and put out, and then abandoned him. My wife's seen him. Something. Okay. I didn't bring the TV out here to look into, even though I now had the and abandoned him. My wife's seen him, shanghaied him, and they're like being drafted in the Russian army. Yep. So yeah, we never went out to get a cat. It just showed up. Now we have a cat. Neighbors' dogs come visit from time to time. And I just got to send a text to the neighbor saying, oh, Annie's back over here visiting. Because banks don't like dogs. And the one neighbor who breeds labs, he's like, come see the puppies. And I said, nope. But I know how that works. And she goes, well, you do well with a puppy dog. And I said, I would. The problem is I'm gone too often. And dogs can't really stand that. It's not good for dogs. Cats, they deal with it better. Cats don't mind having all that alone time. Dogs are really sociable, and they do mind that. So that's the main reason I don't have a dog, because I'm working too much. I'm away from the house too much. I could go on vacation. I told her, I said, oh, when I go on vacation, I bring the dog over. She got strangely quiet, which I took as a most likely no. Now she sells them. Again, I think she gets like $500 or something. But I was afraid if I said I was interested, she'd give me one. So I had to decline. I'm not going to do that to a dog. It makes life miserable for them. And it's your fault if you do that. I'm not set up to spend that time with the dog right now. When I was a kid, I did. The dog would be waiting for me when I got off the bus. And the dog was with me the rest of the day. We go fishing, we go hunting, we go hiking. Everywhere I went, the dog came with me. And someday when I retire, year 25, I don't know when it'll be, then I will probably get a dog. But until then, I have Binks. And I don't think she wants to share with us. Now, if the guy is a puppy, then we can do it, because then you can raise him with him. But we're not ready for that step yet. All right. I think I've caught up with the dishes, except for the dishes I'm getting ready to make. I've got about 7 minutes for stage 2. So let's get ready for stage 2. So we'll be bringing it up here. So let's get the hot pad out there so I don't burn. I have regular gloves for handling heat. All right, we'll just use these and set it on there. We'll get it figured out. So this is water. I filter it and keep it in the fridge. It's best to store it in glass or stainless than in plastic. So I save my Gross bottles and then I keep them in the fridge full of water. And that helps me stay hydrated. So, let me catch up here to the comments here. This is very much my better half. There we go. A refugee from Massachusetts. Moved to Oklahoma. When flyers for the local strip clubs showed up at her daughter's elementary school in Massachusetts. Yeah, that wouldn't have flew with me. We're out in the country, so as of right now, we are insulated from some of that silliness, but as the kids get out in the world, they get exposed to it. And either they see it for what it is, or they don't. Eventually, I think they will. Unfortunately, there's a lot of deviant stuff being thrown out there and told that you have to accept it, and you don't. Not going to happen. It has nothing to do with tolerance. It has nothing to do with understanding. It has to do with understanding what is right and what is wrong. Period. That's my opinion. I don't like it. That's your opinion. So, I'll have to check the weather and see if it's going to rain or not. Fall River. It's a shithole. Sounds like it. It sounds like it. I moved away from Joliet because I just knew the potential for me overreacting to somebody doing something wrong with my kids was high. So the best thing to do was for me to remove myself from that situation. It's like when Trump won the election, the wife's going, "Are you going to go to D.C.?" I said, "No." She goes, "Why?" I said, "There's going to be too many fools out there, and I can't. Someone's going to put their hand on me. My train's going to kick in, and so chances are I'm going to end up in jail." So, knowing that, I just don't go there. That's like if you know an area is bad, or a bar is bad, or time going out at a certain time is bad, and you go out there anyway, well, then it's kind of on you if you get in trouble. first rule in a conflict resolution is to avoid the area that the conflict can take place. Now, sometimes that's not possible, and if there is going to be a conflict, then you have to go in with everything. Well, it's just it, they have them sit in front of the computer, or they're on their phones, or they're on their Xbox, because they're quiet and they're not bugging the parent. That's not being a parent. You shouldn't have the kids then, my opinion. My kids didn't get an Xbox until they were much older, and there was no Xbox during the week. I didn't get them phones until they went to high school, because then we had to sit there and get communication. The one story I always like to say is that we were in church and had this young couple with a couple kids in front of us, and their little daughter couldn't have been 2. And she had one of those tablets, and she's just the whole time during church. And then, she got bored and she was, needed a lot of attention. And then about 3 weeks later, we're in church and she's there again. Well, now she had books. And, she turned the pages slowly. All right. She had to sit there and actually engage. And when the mother looked up at me, I kind of shook my head saying that was a wise decision. Because this is short attention span, and you're never going to learn anything. You're going to get into school. You're not going to have the ability to learn. You're going to get into high school, and you're going to be behind everybody. And college is not going to be an option or anything because you never learned how to pay attention. So parents, they don't need to have a phone in first grade. Absolutely not. There is no reason for it. All right. Xbox during the summer, there still was no Xbox Monday through Friday. It was beautiful weather out there. It was rainy, then I let them play for an hour. That was it. It was controlled. The 2 daughters had no problem with that. The son, he had a problem with it. He still does. Plays way too many games. He won't admit it, but that's ruined many things for him. It ruined his college. Because instead of studying, he played games. It ruined his career in the Navy. Same reason. He won't admit it, but that was it. Someday he may realize it. All right, so let's bring the chicken out and time to dress it up. So it's been cooking for about an hour at 350 in the convection oven. So it's nice and browned. I do have a lot of moisture in there. Some of that is butter. Now we're going to add more moisture with the barbecue sauce. So we got hickory smoked. And I have original. I don't think I'm going to cover it. I think I'm going to cook it. So cook it uncovered. Maybe I'll cover it later. So, am I honestly putting more on than I probably need? Yeah. It's all right. It'll cook in there. So, let's put it back in the oven. Set it for another half hour. So, you got a lot of fluid in there. Actually, I'd like to drain some of it off. There we go. All right. They'll get some of it drained off, which I wanted to do. There was just too much in there. Woo-wee. All right. Let's put it in there for another half hour. Yeah, I'm going to go about 36 minutes. We did release a lot of heat. So I was on the scale, and I've been steadily dropping weight. And I think this might have something to do with it. Now, this is for males. This is really not for a female. And I think it kicks up my metabolism naturally. Now, still able to put up 380. Got to jam duty calls. Got it. Savagely appreciate it. 380 a day in the gym. And I think that's the most I put up at that body weight. I really don't, and for me to keep gaining, if I gain another 5 pounds on Tuesday, that would be something. Now, I don't know what my weight will be. I'm trying to up my calories. Kind of go through another bag. So, black seed oil. I took this, but I didn't really like what it did. So, and that's what's going to happen when you do supplements. You're going to find things that work, and you'll find things that didn't work so well. Can't tune in there. Can of tuna, more D3. And more L-arginine, so I'll put them in my other gym bag. I'm getting a little low on that stuff. I finally bought me an extension cord with 6 plugs. So I can run my thing over here. But right now I only have 1 plug over there. That means I can either have the light, I can have the fan, or the computer. And if anything, I had to stretch over here. So now I've got all 6 there. So I got all 3 things running at the time. And if I wanted to, I could have a 32-inch TV sitting here, which a lot of times I do that so I can see what's being said here. Otherwise, I have to come close like this just so I can read the comments. When I got the TV there, I don't have to do that. And I did put a picture of that setup the other day. One of these days, I'll make more of a professional office. I do have an office upstairs. I just got to do some rearrangement. Got to do a lot of rearrangements. So that might be as the weather will keep me from doing my walks, then I will switch over and I will start doing more projects. In my dining room. Now, I actually, when I used to work for Grant Appliances, I had an office upstairs. Had everything I needed. I still do. Got the desk, got all the outlets, all that. And I just need to move my stuff up there. That's all I need to do. There we go, Michael. Got it doing some responding here. Multitasking. And I'm still gaining subs. I'm a little under 600 away from 10,000. So 10,000 will be a huge milestone. I'll be honest, when I started this YouTube channel, when my kids started this YouTube channel for me 2 years ago, I had like 7 subscribers and I had 12. And I remember I got to 25, I was like, woo woo. But at no time did I think I would be approaching 10,000. But hey, you never know. You just keep hacking at it and things happen. So basically right now we got it cooking. Suppose we can walk out to the garden gingerly. All right. Try to avoid water. I know I've got a lot of jalapenos I need to pick there. But let me check the weather. Here's my phone. Let's see what tomorrow's supposed to be. I've got 2 full containers now of baking grease. So I need to start making some tortillas in that. Look at that. 2 containers of these are full. And I use that instead of Crisco. So one of these breakfasts I need to make some tortillas. I need to start using that up. When I made the roast the other day, I made that in bacon grease. So I seared it in bacon grease and then I put it in there. That was good. That provided meals for the wife and I for 2 days, almost 2 days. So I had lunch and I had 2 meals at work. She had a dinner. I had 2 meals the next day and she had dinner. So yeah, 2 days for one roast. But you know, I had these monster red potatoes, fresh from the garden, to go with it. These are the biggest potatoes I've ever grown by far. So I'm going to let some of the smaller red ones, I'm going to just let go to seed. And I might just put them in a cloth bag come like March in the house and see what happens. I finally found a planter for my cactus. Finally found a bigger one to transplant it into. I need to do that. And then I've been looking for buckets, you know, because I know within about 2 weeks I'm going to have to bring those peppers in, and nobody has buckets. So I think I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and get them. So if we do go out Saturday to Utica, we'll probably shoot out to Peru, so I need to get about 6 of those 5-gallon buckets. So see, it's 1:18. So yeah, let's take I've got almost a little under a half hour. Let's go for a walk. Since I have Starlink and it allows me to go out there further. Hey, pretty kitty. There's Banks in my chair. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm innocent. I'm telling you. So a little sprinkling should be okay. So we'll tiptoe out to the garden where my squash plant is still growing. Cucumber plant is still alive too. There's the lettuces I planted. Tomatoes. There's all my peppers. Still got blossoms. You can see all those jalapenos. They're just everywhere. That way is the pond. The house. Ah, the aroma. I can smell the neighbor's cows. Nothing like wet cow manure. I was going to walk out to the mailbox, but I'll just grab it on the way out today. Kind of get an idea how much rain we got. I got the pool here. Of course, it's going to collect water from the shed too. I think we got an inch of rain. I'm gonna. That's why it's not draining. It's clogged. There we go. Oh, this lazy rainy day, and that's why I went to the gym. Flowers will probably perk up. Rainfall does a lot more for them than hi Binks. There we go. Starting to smell good in the neighborhood. Let's see what time is it? It's 1:21. Do I have time to sit back and relax? It's time to relax. Oh, we got the beer. How many acres I have? 14. And then I have a farmer farms 7 of them. Yeah, I grew up on 5.5 acres. And always wanted more. We lived in Joliet for 11 years. Yep. And then we moved out here right at the end of 1999. And we've been out here ever since. Oh, in the year 1999. There we go. There. I can relax. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So picked up this big chair at Restore, which is a resale place, for $100. It's like a $1,100 chair. And it's big enough for me. And I still got the Lazy Boy that we bought when we moved out here. We had 2 of them. Mine finally suffered a defeat with me and the kids wrestling around on it. She still has hers, and it's still as good as the day I bought it. So, and that was like $750, I think we paid for them each. So I got the furniture from the same time. So furniture is 23 years old. And it survived 3 kids. It's hard to think that we've been here that long. I have 3 children. All 3 of them went in the military. So I got girl, boy, girl. So the 2 oldest, Shane and John, went to the Navy. And then my youngest, Cheyenne, is still in the Air Force. And I was Army. My dad was Army. And my father-in-law was a Marine. So lots of military in this family. Matter of fact, when I head back in the kitchen, I'll show you the wall of the military pictures we have. That was their idea. I was not pushing the military on them. If anything, it was quite the opposite. But when they decided to do it, then I went to the recruiter with them and made sure that they got into something that they would have a career when they got out, or at least the possibility of one. So the oldest is doing really well. That's where we're gonna go see my grandson. God, he's getting so big. Last time I seen him, he was only a couple weeks old. So we're going there for his first year birthday party. Yeah, I mean, we get pictures and movies, almost every other day of him. Man, he's getting so big. So that'll be fun. That's next month. We were going to go during Christmas, but you're going to spend 4 times as much money to go during Christmas than I am now. So I just said, no, we're not going up Christmas. We'll come up for the birthday. Thank you. Yeah, got my first one. He's a cutie. I was in no hurry for them, but now that one of them's here, I'm happy about it. Oh man, so nice just to relax. So, food in my stomach, food cooking. Best time of cooking is when you're not hungry, because then you won't make rash decisions and try to cook too fast. Because even though I'm full right now and don't have a desire to eat, I know that food's going to taste so good. And I'm also thinking about making a bed of rice for it. I know the wife don't care much for the rice, but if anything, it's just something for it to sit on. I think I'm gonna do that. I got time. Rice is easy to make. Let's do that. And at least I got something for it to sit on in the bowl, and the rice can kind of be absorbing things. Now, do I have any white rice left, or do I have to go with the brown rice? For me, it don't make a difference. The wife it does. What do we got there? This way. Okay. And brown rice. That looks like noodles. It looks like we're going brown rice. Rice is easy. It's 1 part rice, 2 parts water. So a cup of rice. Or is it 1 and 1? Oh, it's 2 and 1. Or is it 1 and 1? I'm gonna Google it. Just so I don't mess it up. It'd be faster to do it here. It works faster. Hey, Cosmic, how we doing? I'm cooking chicken. It's in the oven. Cooking rice. 4 steps. No. What's the ratio for cooking rice? That's probably what I wanted. Come on. I said go back. So ratio. 2 cups water to 1 cup rice. Okay, I was right. Yeah, eating some chicken and rice as we speak. All right. So, and it says you want to season it, which I do. Last time I put butter in there. So I'm going to do this time too. And probably some salt and pepper. Alrighty. Now we're cooking. The chicken's already in there. Chicken thighs. I first seasoned them really well and then put them in the oven for a half hour at 350 convection. Pull them out, drain some of the water out. Hey, you got a package in the mail today. I wonder what it could be. I wonder. And added the barbecue sauce. Now I put it back in there for another 30 minutes, which should pretty much have it done by then. You're welcome. Well, thank you for all the things you were doing. So I figured I'd award you with the MacBean Scottish Fitness water bottle. Got to go. Yep, absolutely. I definitely will. You too, Deborah. You have a blessed event. Thank you very much. Woo. I got that going. I'm going to go toss this. Toss the food bucket. Right. Can't believe it. Not even think about it, but it's Friday. And it's not even calculating that it's Friday. But it is. It's Friday. Prepping artists, how we doing? The afternoons. I got the chicken going. Cooking a lot of chicken. And decided to get some rice in there real quick. So I'll have dinner for both the wife and I. I'll have second dinner. Then we'll probably even have some good lunches for tomorrow. They had the whole pack of chicken thighs for $1.99 a pound. So I went in. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So I figured at the last minute, I better cook some rice to go over it. To be honest, it makes a good bedding for it. You know, otherwise I have to put something for it to sit on, and you can actually just use the rice, and that will help. I've got two of those, one for me, and one for the wife. And I'll just put it in the refrigerator, and she'll be set to go. Alrighty, get this plugged back in. She'll probably not like that I have the extension cord there, but too bad. Good afternoon. Get the red hand. Yeah, right. You're most welcome. I ordered that a couple weeks for you ago. I was hoping to show up. I like it. So it's we'll do a StreamYard here one of these times, but That's what Ray got. The official MacBean Scottish Fitness cooling water bottle. The white prefers the white rice, but that's what I have up here. I am going to have to bring some up from my stores downstairs. But they will probably drink more of it come winter, or eat more of it come winter time. And usually Friday, sometimes I do midnight madness and have a couple drinks before I come to bed, but I'm going to the gym in the morning, so I'm probably going to bypass that. Hey, Michael, how we doing? Good afternoon. Thanks for joining in. Making chicken. Tastes like chicken because it is chicken. Got chicken thighs in the oven, and I got them bacon. Getting them cooked up really, really good. Really well. Really well. Let's see if I can see what's going on there. Yeah, I think deciding to do them uncovered was a good idea. But I am going to, I'll make sure they get cooked. I did learn one thing from my mother-in-law, that long as you can cook it at 350, the better it tastes. So I pushed it up for another 20 minutes. I want to make sure everything's done. I want to make sure there's no raw chicken around the bone. That's why you have to cook it so long. But then I didn't want it to get so wet. So I did reduce. I am cooking it uncovered. A lot of times you would cover it, but I'm going to do it uncovered because I do have a lot of moisture in there. And worst case scenario, what I can do is I can just actually leave that in the oven and let the wife reheat it in the oven. That'd probably be the best way of doing it. I can still put some rice in there for her. But what I can do is I can then cover it up and just keep it in the oven. Brilliant! Should have more wooden spoons in there. Must have moved. Old Banks was sitting there just sleeping there on the chair. Like she belongs there. Gotta go look over my Jenny in a bit, see what I need to convert it over from gas to propane. I know you can buy those ones that are, I guess they're like tri-fuel, you know, diesel, gas, or propane. Mine's a gas one. Reminds me, I have to, maybe that's what I'll do Sunday morning. Take it out and dump the gas out in the oil and put more oil in it. That's another thing. I got to start making a list. So I can remember to get this stuff. Yeah, I need to make a list. There's only something on my phone that allowed me to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it is too hard to keep long term. Yeah, propane would be better. The next generator I buy will be a propane one. Absolutely. But this one I got with points. I've had this one probably 20 years. So it's still working. But maybe next year, maybe that's where I'll use my tax refund check for is to get a propane one. And I think Monday I'm going to have a major unboxing on some items that I have gotten for what I want to do this winter. So, I got to clean out the shed. I got to get some tarps for it. There's that list again. All righty. Tarps or shed. 30 weight oil for mowers, generator. Possibly new spark plugs. I'll have to pull out the old ones out there though. All right. Making me a list. Checking it twice. I'll put it in my wallet. So I know I won't lose it there. That trick never works. There we go. And yeah, I think we'll not need this one out there right yet. Because I will just leave the chicken. Actually, uh-oh, someone's coming. So it's funny, Vince reacted faster than my sensor did. I don't know if you heard the cha-ching, cha-ching. All righty, here we go. Hello.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. The wife got another package. Go put this by her other package. Utter butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. Let me see. Let me see. Garbage, garbage. Garbage. Sent you a payment, so that's out of date stuff. I don't think that one's catching that outside one. All right, let's take a look. And the race is on. There we go. Making a list, checking it twice. Naughty or nice. And sometimes naughty is nice. If it's nothing major, there you go. Chocolate, peanut butter, banana, and bacon ice cream. Okay, that's different. Yeah, I like ice cream, but lately I've not really had a taste for it. If I do, it's usually mint chocolate chip with fudge icing. M&Ms. Just go for a whole sugar eruption. But usually when we go on vacation, we like to stop at a Brahms and get a mint chocolate chip cone, double dip. I know when we went to Arizona, when we drove, we stopped at one in Missouri, one in Oklahoma. I think I found one in New Mexico. I mean, anytime we've seen a Brahms, it was time to fuel up. Let's go get ice cream. I may not, the rest of the year, I may not have any, but when I'm traveling, I am looking for Brahms ice cream. And then it's good stuff. Oh, yeah, so it looks like there we go. Now I got it boiling. Now it's moving. It'll start sucking that moisture in. Let's see, 147, got about 12 minutes. Might as well get the work boots on. Kind of get pre-set here. So all I have to do is just grab and go. Give you a minute, run back. Starting to get that aroma. Oh yeah. Starting to smell good in the neighborhood. Now it's the big race. Is it going to cook in time? So runs a restaurant? No. I have not. Swish mushroom runza. I like mushrooms. I'm not sure what a runza is though. I'll have to Google that. The hell is a runza? Oh, okay. It looks like bread with meat inside of it. That looks like something I could eat. It definitely looks yummy. Oh. Still waiting for that rice to cook. It's boiling. 6 more minutes on the chicken. It should be done. 350, cooked it over an hour total. I'm so used to cooking on the grill, so it's like you just don't know. Cooking takes patience. Cabbage, beef, and seasonings inside of bread. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know if I need the cabbage. Take the cabbage out, maybe put mushrooms in there. So it's cheese and beef. Now we're talking. Yeah, it sounds like good eating. So I checked on our professional troll, Vinny Lawyer. He had a live stream going with like 3 other guests. They were talking about all that TikTok stuff or Twitter stuff and that. Not my cup of tea. I like to talk about food and fitness, outdoors and wildlife, footy tats. So Binks popped off that chair before that sensor went off. She knew that male person was coming before it warned me. That was too funny. So I think when I'm at Harbor Freight, or I might just order one from Amazon, but a different brand, so it's so it'll make a different sound. The only problem with the Harbor Freight ones is they went off when a cloud went by. And that was the only bad thing about that. But I want to put one here at the front, and they one in the front and back. And that one will have a different sound. Then I know somebody has entered through a different way. But right now I have 2 trail cams on the house. I'd like to get a third one. I'm actually looking where I'd want to put it. So I'd have 3 really good angles towards the house. So when we're going and anybody comes in, I got you. So it was nice. That one company sent me a $50 gift card for giving them a good rating on Amazon. They actually sent it. I was surprised. Figured, well, what the hell, I'll give them a good rating. I like it anyway. I bought 2 of them. Bought one. I liked it so much, I bought another one. And they sent that $40 gift card. I was able to buy a toy with it. I said, oh, okay. That's why I haven't even made the video on it. So I have an email on that, but I don't know if they catch it. I might be one of those only one-way communication emails. We're still going strong there. I got about 3 minutes. I got me a couple of bananas for my shake tomorrow. I put 6 eggs in that shake today, and it was fine. So I'm going to be doing that every shake, 6 eggs in them. I think that's better nutrition. I don't have to actually put as much of the weight gainer in there. Heck, with the milk, I could just do milk and eggs and a banana. Don't even need the other stuff in there, and I'd have plenty of calories. I think I'll do that tomorrow. I think I'll just do maybe about 8 eggs, banana, and the milk. And between the milk and the eggs, I got all the protein I need. Just like an eggnog. That was good. I actually enjoyed it. It gave me a lot of energy. Time I was done working out, I was hungry again, so I had a bag of jerky, and then I had a shrimp dish when I got home. About the time I get to work in about an hour or so, I'll be ready for 2 or 3 of those pieces of chicken. And a couple hours later, I'll be ready for another 2 or 3. And then possibly, I might even have some before I head home, but the activity level is not going to be as high. I really don't think I have to load a lot of loads. If I do, I can just do them at my leisure. I'll do them with small tooling. So there. Couple more minutes. I can do it. I can tell it's almost there. 7 thumbs up. Appreciate it. I get more views on the cooking than I did on the lifting. But then again, I didn't use my jail one because they initially limited me on ad suitability until I went in there and saying, it's not what you think it is. So they did take that yellow warning thing off. Phil was laughing about it. It wasn't even the picture I had of him in there, and he was running around the day without a shirt on. And I said, man, this would have been even better. We could have had him like we were getting ready to throw down in the jail. But there were some other people in there, so we'll do that next time. He's got a good sense of humor about it. He's about one spotter. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know the wife doesn't like the brown rice, so this will be for me only. That might be the one thing I'm waiting on, is the rice. Meanwhile, I'll be able to bring the chicken out and let it start cooling down. Won't shut the oven off quite yet. I want to make sure it's done to the bone. Pretty sure it is. So what I'll do is I'll cut into one. Make sure I think it's cooked all the way. But I am going to give it a few more minutes. That's all I'm going to be able to give it, is a few more minutes. I get 10 more. Not that it's going to make a difference. It did look cooked through, but you can get 12 of them shipped to you, but it's costly. Yeah, nah. I'll wait till I'm there. No need to have things shipped. All right, we're right back. Got 10 minutes yet for everything to be done. I'm cutting it close. until that oven does heat this kitchen up. Woo wee! All right, get a little butter. Rice ain't quite done yet, but it's getting closer. I need it to absorb the rest of that water. Brown rice, I probably should use a little bit less water, but we'll see. Wait, thumbs up. Appreciate that. Whoever swung in and hit the thumbs up, thank you very much. It's tomorrow at the gym, same time, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll be working out with Alpha Dad. He might show up a little bit later. Probably going to do militaries and maybe some deadlifts. Not heavy, but. Oh, there is. Well, I get a chance to get him on film. Nope. Hummingbird come buzzing by again. Tries to feed on my hurricane lantern. Not a flower. Then it goes over to one of my bulbs. And it's red. It ain't a flower either. Sometimes it'll pop back right away. We'll see. They're really cool. Oh. Ooh, got a lot of comments my last one. Probably because of Phil. Phil didn't have a shirt on. Where's my glasses? There we go. So this is the one I put on Instagram. Let's see what sort of comments I got. Beast mode. Thanks, Jordan. Crazy old man. Yep, that's me. Someone says, I'm getting my MacBean guys fitness t-shirt tomorrow. Gonna do a PR. Let's go. All right. He says he's going to get a shirt, so I told him where to order it. Yeah, the WhatsApp business to your profile? I don't think so. It's adding too much stuff. In my opinion. In my opinion. Having bench at Edge Fitness now has 28 views. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Oh, I'm really just waiting on the rice to get done. I'm keeping chicken going while the rice is cooking. And it's getting close. It's getting close. Couple minutes, it should be cooked. Almost got that water absorbed. Taking a long time, but that's the way to cook it. I'm not a fan of minute rice. Let me see, got everything rolling here. And what I think I can do, I think I can combine some things here. There we go. Guess I'm taking this one now. Ah! There we go. B. Got the D. Do I have another D in here? Turmeric. This is down to Wanda. Arginine. Turmeric. B. Ah! Oh, I condensed those 2 bottles. And closer. Getting closer. Don't want to burn it. See how close am I cutting this? 208. All right. We got about enough time. I think today's gonna be a Marvel day. Just sit and watch Marvel movies all day. That'd be fun. I like a lot of their movies. They're on a lot too. Some were better than others. They like the Guardian of the Galaxy ones. They weren't perfect. They ain't gonna be the big critique guy. I enjoyed them. The last movie I went and seen was Equalizer 3. And that one I did like. I went and seen that last Saturday. And I did enjoy that one. All right, so let's get chicken out. Ah, there we go. Woo-wee. Let that rust a few minutes. Look at that. Here, I'll bring it up close. You just smell that? That is good. What are we doing? Still trying to drive some of that moisture off. Kind of the rush, you know. Rush to get the rest of the moisture off, get everything in there, get it sealed. Hope I don't melt the plastic. That's going to be good eating. Yeah, oh man. because it's going to be hot to carry. All right. Let that to cool off a little bit. I don't want to put it into the plastic container that hot. And my glass containers are just, I don't know. Glass would be better. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's a little bit too much. There we go. I think it'd just be a little bit too hot for the plastic. I think it'd be too much. If I put it in the glass, I don't have to worry about it burning anything. So I'm just using the rice as like a base for it. Oh yeah, we got it cooked. I can fit a fifth one in there. I think that's enough. I think we're good to go. What I'll do is I'll put a cover and then put it back in the oven. And then just put it back in the oven. Come on. Don't be cruel. Ah. And I tell Mama, ooh. Dinner is in the oven. She don't like the brown rice, so I am going to put the rest of it in here. Look at there. I will be eating good in the neighborhood. It's in glass. I will bring a fork. I will bring a spoon of real value. Let that cool down for a few minutes. I only got a couple minutes. I got to roll. So let me close up shop here and put everything away like it never even happened. And Mama can put in her own side dish. All righty. Talk about perfect timing. I don't know. It might be a bourbon and Coke night tonight, so maybe there might be a midnight live stream. See how I feel. See how much energy I have. So, folks, Remember, rest. Oh, look at it. Oh, I'm a saint. Remember, rest, nutrition, and proper exercise. And have fun. I got to go to work.